They've played fast and loose with Batman, cut Superman down to size, and sent Wonder Woman to the cameo zone. Now, DC is shrugging a made-for-Max film into theaters while their universe burns, as their newest hero shows up to a party after the host shat on the couch and sent everyone home. Bienvenido a la fiesta! Blue Beetle. Meet a hero who is definitely still canonical, even though this movie isn't. As you welcome the most beloved Latino hero of all time to your screen, George Lopez. He's Rudy, the only conspiracy-minded uncle to somehow dodge QAnon. So if you made him the Blue Beetle, this would be 10 times more interesting.
Batman's a fascist!
But instead, we'll settle for Cobra Kai's Zolo Maraduena. He's at the magical time in a new star's life between their first starring role and their first set of veneers, as he takes on the part of Jaime Reyes, a good kid from the wrong side of GTA Vice City.
Does anybody in this town know how to drive?
Everything will change when he contracts a mean case of superhero origin story, symptoms of which may include itching,
So itchy.
burning, and weird boners.
Hey guys, I found something to throw!
Nothing happened.
Come on, guys.
I feel a surge of blood rushing towards your mid-regions.
Because his body's been hijacked by the Blue Beetle, an alien suit that's just as deadly and effective as a fighter jet controlled by your Alexa.
Engaging. Threat. Engage now! Gaji, do nothing! Testing acceleration systems.
Too bad!
Host overreacting.
You kidnapped me! Alright, Gaji, activate!
Rebooting.
Together, they could search for where the Blue Beetle came from, why it's on Earth, and why it chose Jaime as its host. Or they could just not do that. You don't actually care about Blue Beetle, do you? They don't.
The hell is Blue Beetle? Like Superman at Metropolis or the Flash in Central City, but just, not as good.
It's kind of a letdown.
If you need an actress to fall in love with a guy pretending he's in terrible pain, you call Neymar's ex.
Neymar!
Bruna Marquezine is Jenny Cord. She's a billionaire Nepo baby on the board of her daddy's CGI army factory. But if she were running things, they'd be a charity. Honest.
It's not about taking from the community but giving back to the community.
Watch her play Hide the Big Blue Beetle box from Susan Sarandon's Victoria. A supervillain who's contractually obligated to do at least one racism per scene.
Dr. Sanchez, hello. Actually, that's not my name. Have a cigar. They're made by real Cubans. Andale.
And who got her degree from the same grad school as Dr. Evil.
Don't get in my way, Jennifer. Target the family. We could kill him. Oh, bummer. We could learn a lot more if we take it off his corpse.
She's so evil, the only explanation that makes sense is if a bunch of Dalmatians drop-kicked her mom off a cliff as a kid. Have you seen Spider-Man, Iron Man, Venom, Ant-Man, or Shazam? Then you get it. It's one of those. Take your pick.
You're becoming symbiotic.
What's different is its celebration of all things Mexican-American. From on-the-nose references, like tacos and the Virgin Mary, to more deep cuts, like Chespirito, or having at least one emo relative. That pulls off the rare feat of making you care more for the unpowered background characters than for the hero, villain, action, or backstory. Well, it's not a bad film, but we just watched 30 superhero origins in the last 10 years. You're gonna have to drop more than bug farts on us to break out. So strap in for a zany, fun superhero adventure that's maybe the 1000th movie to end up with two guys in identical supersuits fighting, but still makes the most out of a solid cast,
I deserve a luxury dump right now, alright?
a great score, and a promising young director. And who knows, if enough people watch it on streaming, maybe it will get a sequel after all. See? Ted Cord's alive! Ted Cord! He was the original Blue Beetle. Well, kinda. He's the one that found the Scarab, but it was actually a professor named Dan Garrett who the suit chose. Hey, where are you going? Starring Jaime, I Be Your Iron Man. Jenny. Things you'd never expect to hear five-time Oscar nominee Susan Sarandon say out loud.
Without the Scarab, we can't complete the Ulmer. Carapax, ready to claw. The Scarab chose you, but it belongs to me.
Show me the Carapax. Simba, you have forgotten me. Miss Lorville, Grey Guevara, what we do in the lab coats, and Uncle Trucker. A bug strife.